Hello, and welcome everyone. Welcome to the 3Up Moon live stream. My name is Matt, otherwise known as 3Up Moon, here on Twitch and YouTube. Today is Wednesday, March 3rd, 2021, and we're going to start the day with another practice run, a casual stream, a very chill retro stream of Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer. We've been playing several different seeds of this, and basically what it is the original Super Mario Bros. 3 with the levels, the color palettes, the enemies, the item boxes, the power-ups, the warps and warp pipes. All that stuff becomes shuffled around. The boss HP, the hit points for each Koopaling can be from 1 to 15. We're using the in-browser web randomizer, so if you want to play along, you can actually use the same randomization seed that we've used. And for the last week, I found out that with the web randomizer, it doesn't actually limit your characters to 0 to 9 or A to F, the standard hex characters. Like most randomizers only let you use the letters A to F. It lets you use any letter. So I figured, well, why not pay tribute to some of my favorite retro streamers? 3 days ago, we did a random run using the seed Surfins. We had another one for Parahack64 and another one for Asteria Doshuki, who are all three great, super supportive retro streamers that I met when I first started here on Twitch. And I just wanted to have a little nod to them. Today we're going to be using the randomization seed Grimbomb, which is another awesome retro channel that I really enjoy hanging out in. Definitely check it out. And so this one is Grimbomb. You can load Super Mario Bros. 3 into a randomizer and use Grimbomb if you want to try these levels yourself. If you're watching live on Twitch, thanks so much for tuning in. And if you're watching on YouTube after the fact, consider clicking the subscribe button. It lets you know, well, if you follow on Twitch, it'll let you know when and what I'm streaming next. And if you click the subscribe button, you'll actually be able to see every single stream in full on YouTube. Now we're listening to music from Mario Kart Super Circuit for the Game Boy Advance. And the game will be up in just a moment, so stick around. I just want to say a quick thank you to some of the most recent followers of the channel. I want to say thank you to Carefree Bomb, thanks to Dorian Zdrink, who's another musician and retro streamer, and thanks to KBroman216. Welcome to the stream, and thanks so much for the support. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the follows. It'll just be one more moment here. I just have to fix a few things in my OBS, so here's some more music from Mario Kart Super Circuit. I think I got it all set up, so the game will be ready in just a sec. Hello everyone. You should be able to see me and hear me and see the game now. And it should just be a second and we'll hear the game. So again, we're doing a Super Mario Bros. 3 casual run through of a randomizer. Everything's been shuffled around, and we'll see how crazy it is. The seed we're using is Grimbomb, Grimbob. And if you get a chance, check out Grimbomb's Twitch channel. See. Of course, my controller isn't plugged in. Just a second. That should work there. Perfect. So all the palettes of all the enemies, of Mario, of all the worlds are completely swapped. Thwomps can randomize and move in any direction, basically. Cheeps can spawn in the ground as opposed to just in water. There's all sorts of things that can happen. So you gotta be extra careful. Earlier today we were actually playing a randomizer of Adventure Island 2 on the NES. It's a game that I had as well as Adventure Island 3 growing up, and it was a really fun platformer. It's one of my favorite platformers. It's up there in the top platformers for the NES for me. And the cool thing about that randomizer is it kind of worked similarly to this. It randomized the enemies, the music, the power-up eggs in Adventure Island 2 were also randomized. What else did it randomize? I think the bosses, and also the placement of fruit and obstacles as well were all kind of mixed in with the enemy randomization. So some levels didn't have many enemies, but they had tons of obstacles, and vice versa. Some levels had no obstacles and just all enemies. But you can check it out on my YouTube channel or on Twitch. It was pretty fun. We might do a few more of those, a few more of the retro randomizers. But it was, just like this, a really fun way to rediscover a game that I thought I knew well. So yeah, you can get rocky wrenches in the sky here. You can get all sorts of crazy stuff. There we go. So all sorts of crazy stuff like that can happen. You can have a ton of cheeps spawned in the bottom of the screen. When you kill the jumping cheeps, they will respawn like a Lakitu within 3 or 4 seconds, so you have to be pretty on it when you're running around like that. But the color palettes change, it changes the vibe, adds a little extra flavor to the game. We don't need this warp whistle. I'm not going to be using warp whistles in the playthrough, really. We're not going to be skipping any levels. That's not the goal. The goal is just to practice, have some casual fun with it. That's why we're using save states. But I just, it's something nostalgic, kind of like finding a 3 at Moon in Super Mario Brothers, or in Super Mario World. There's something really, really nostalgic about it. Going for the warp whistles, you know? They're just some of the original secrets. Can't jump on that cheap. Can I jump on this one? No. Oh, close. Yes. That's what I was looking for right there. Sometimes you gotta use the enemies to give you a little boost in this game. Every single time I play this level, it's a completely different experience. You always get completely different enemies. It's lots of fun. And I've said it before in other streams, but if you make levels in Mario Maker, or you're a Super Mario World ROM hacker, you make your own levels in Lunar Magic, that sort of thing. This is a really great source of inspiration, is playing these old school games but randomized, because you can get all sorts of ideas for palettes, aesthetics of levels, maybe concepts of how enemies behave with Mario or behave with the player. A lot of interesting things to note when you run through these games like this. Cool. Nice. Proven to be a pretty cool seed so far. Oh, thank you so much to the last two followers of the channel. I want to thank Fox Mulder 23 and Pink Beauty 357. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, I appreciate the support. Thanks for sticking around. This one only took 2 hits, thankfully. It was a silly mistake to take the hit there, but that's okay. The king has a pretty normal palette, actually. That's funny. A little bit of water. Ooh, nice. And we have a snowy desert, it looks like. Okay, I'm gonna try this from the beginning. I shouldn't have save stated halfway through the level. I just wanted to, yeah, why not? I should save state in the beginning here, just for a quick restart if we need it. Nice. And so there's a more modern, updated version of this. I'm using a Mac, and if you use Windows, you can actually get an executable. But the more updated, more frequently used Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer does things like shuffle the world tiles, not just shuffle the levels. So the pipes can be in different places, the toad houses can be in different places, and it does things like add the angry sun into the enemy randomization pool. So right now in this game, we're not going to see the angry sun. It's just going to be replaced by another enemy in the angry sun levels. But yeah, you can actually see the angry sun in any level in the other version of the randomizer. That's the one that a lot of people in the community use for races. It's the one that if you've seen races on Speed Gaming or Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer races on YouTube before, it's likely the one everybody's using. But, you know, having a Mac has some limitations, especially when you have the latest operating system, because it doesn't have a lot of third-party support. Unfortunately, that's okay. But it's cool that it does those things, and you can also remove, besides this level, this is the only level you can't remove the auto-scroller function from, because it breaks the level. But you can, hey, you can remove the auto-scroller function from all the airships, and the water auto-scroller in Mario 3. That's kind of cool. I think for the sake of races, the speedrun community generally accepts that. I'm not sure. I was watching a really cool 25-person race. It was a worthless percentage, like 25 streamer race across Twitch of the vanilla Super Mario Bros. 3 the other day, and it was really interesting to watch. A lot of interesting strategies that people are implementing that are like frame perfect inputs to like save themselves seconds. It's pretty crazy. Oh, it's tricky with these. Hopping plants. I just gotta wait, don't I? Yes. Nice. But yeah, I've been practicing this game a lot because I really do want to have a race on stream with another streamer using the same seed. It could be really fun. And another game that I'm going to start, I've been practicing off stream, but I'm going to start this week. I'm actually going to start it tomorrow, is Link to the Past Randomizer. So those two are ones that I watch a lot of tournaments and races of online, and I've been practicing them both. What is up, Grimbomb? How's it going? Basically, this is we just started World 2 of the Mario 3 randomization seed, and the seed that we used today was Grimbomb, so if you don't follow Grimbomb already, definitely check out the channel. And I have a few more retro streamers to give a nod to in the Mario Bros. 3 randomizer realm, so this is a pretty interesting one here. Nice. Yeah, so it's going to be really fun. So tomorrow afternoon, actually tomorrow at 1, I'm probably going to start at 1 p.m. Pacific. I'm going to start the randomizer, and what it is it's open, so I do start in Link's house, but I don't have to go like rescue the princess from Hyrule Castle's basement first. I can choose to go to any check I want, so it just opens it up to that, but it's not key sanity. So I know that I've watched a lot of Grimbomb's channel, and he's done key sanity randomizers of Legend of Zelda 1, Skyward Sword, and Link's Awakening. And what those are is all the keys and all the dungeon items and compasses and maps and stuff have all been shuffled around everywhere. And when you do that with Link to the Past, it's just so big because it has 2 overworlds, and it can be really difficult to keep track of. So in my mode, I'm basically going to keep it so that all the dungeon items stay within the respective dungeons. So, you know, if you're still gonna, when you're in the dungeon, you're still getting a key for that dungeon, as opposed to the other way around. I just can't like dive into it that complexly, but it's really, really fun to watch people play key sanity randomizers, and basically just Zelda randomizers in general. It's a really interesting thing. Everyone always takes different routes, but I'm really excited to just to practice on stream. Let's go for it. Got this snowy desert. Ah, come on. There we go. Not today, no survivors. No survivors. Yeah. Yeah, it's really fun. Just to dive into Zelda games, randomized Zelda games, is really, really fun. I agree. Ah, that was done. Gotta reach that Mario Zen, where I'm overthinking every action I'm doing, and then I'm also not thinking about anything at all. Come on. This is not supposed to be that hard. That's what I meant about the cheeps coming back like a Lakitu. Once you kill them, they'll just keep respawning. Like, you gotta be ready for them. It's tricky. Oh yeah, you're getting your internet fixed today, right? Ah, damn. Yes. A new router, damn. Sometimes you gotta upgrade. Forgot this. It's all about the rhythm. If you don't follow the rhythm, you're not gonna get the ideal boss fight there. Oh, nice. That's good. That is good news. I only really go to the toad houses just because we don't need lives. We just need items. Alright. I honestly really enjoy playing this game so much. So every single time we try a different seed, I'm just really stoked. This is my favorite game of all time, I'd have to say. Yeah, so our first tornado was Dry Bones. Our second tornado was at Dry Bones. It's really funny, the Angry Sun level tends to be the most stressful that you play in the vanilla game. Or it was when you were a kid, and then it's funny how it's just completely inverted in this. It usually isn't too difficult. It's usually like a breeze to get past. And we just coincidentally got the Angry Sun level in World 2, but all the levels are shuffled around. As you can see. Hope everyone's having an awesome Wednesday so far. Oh. So we're using the web randomizer, not the more updated randomizer. Because a dang old Apple. But you know, if this stream inspires you to go back and play Super Mario Bros. 3, that's awesome. That's a success. And if it inspires you to go and maybe look into your favorite game of all time, or a classic game from the NES or Super NES era that you're super nostalgic for, and see if there's a randomizer and maybe experience it in a different way, then also that's a success. Yup. Nice. Later today at 6 p.m. Pacific, I'm going to be starting a randomizer Nuzlocke challenge of Pokemon Leaf Green on the Game Boy Advance. So tune in for that. Should be pretty fun. It's basically just a hard mode, like a permadeath challenge. It limits which Pokemon we can catch, only the first one in each area, and every time a Pokemon faints, it's dead forever. And mentioning, until you can't use it in battle or anything, you have to release it. But mentioning Grimbomb, go check out Grimbomb's channel because he's doing Oosh is doing a playthrough of a Pokemon ROM hack called Pokemon Crystal Clear, which is a more open world version of Pokemon Crystal. Highly recommend check it out. It's the same rules, the Nuzlocke rules. Oh, I see what you're gonna try to do to me. Oh. Swamps can move in any direction. They can move diagonal. They can move upward and diagonal. Ah. Oh, damn. We just don't have the flow of these enemies down yet. Hold on. Yes. Oh, come on. It's gonna double thwomp us. Alright, alright, alright. Yes. Yeah, that was the only move to do there. Whew. Nice. I like this blue palette, blue lavender palette for the desert. The Hammer Brothers stage there. Let's use the sledgehammer and go to this bonus house right here. Kind of like a 3-up moon moment when you find a 3-up moon in Super Mario World. Let's go ahead and have one of those warp whistle moments. Ooh, okay, that's the key. Hold on. Okay. There we go. We're not going to use the warp whistle, but let's grab one. And we're not going to use the music box either. Damn. I don't know what happened there, but we were able to clip through. The ice physics get me every time. Oh my god. Double cheap. Double cheap moment. Okay, just run. And there we are. Perfect. Perfect. That level had an interesting palette, that's for sure. Nice. Alright, already on to World 3. Pretty quickly, not too bad. Again, not trying to beat a speedrun or anything, but still. Some seeds just run a lot smoother in terms of the flow of levels and the flow of enemies that they give you. Ooh. It's tricky. Nice, it's a one-hitter. That was easy. Interesting. It looks like the king palettes, like once they're transformed back, are vanilla. Like there's no swapping of palettes, but everything else gets swapped around. It's obviously not necessary to swap the colors around, but I think it adds a little fun little extra something. Alright, World 3. Let's do it. Nice. Suicidal boomerang, bro. Hey, buddy. Okay, there's a bunch of these bros in this level. Nice, buddy. Nice. Those are some moves. Nice. Killing him in the air. That's what I'm talking about. Enemies can spawn in the wrong spot, or the least ideal spot. Oh, geez, sorry about that. Nonsense, in terms of the noise there. Hug this wall, because you don't know what enemies are here. Ooh, so lucky. Yep, and there's always enemies hiding on the course clear screen. There tends to be, so. Gotta watch out for those as well. Let's pop into this toad house. Nice. Ooh. Yep, can't avoid that. Damn. Some of the levels, like the Angry Sun levels, spawn an enemy like right in Mario's location. So depending on the enemy, you can get pretty screwed if you don't have any power-ups and you just are small Mario, because you're gonna insta-die right every time you start the level. But stuff like that, I think, has been worked out in the bugs of, and in the code of the more updated executable one, randomizer. Oh. We're just gonna run into little moments like that every once in a while. Oh no! That's stupid of me. Nice. Flop that fish right out the sky. There we go. Flop. Nice. That was silly. Just gotta go slow because I don't know the enemies. So one door. That's amazing. That's so funny. But the diagonal thwomp still settles in this spot here. Okay, so 1, 2. No, that's not what I wanted. I didn't mean to press up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't want to get lost in this maze. Nice. I guess that would be the equivalent of a 3-up moon. And this is 3 hidden question blocks that give you 1 up each, I guess. Come on, there we go. Another toad house. Last night we did a Super Mario World randomizer and we beat Bowser. We basically just continued from a previous seed where we left off in Vanilla Dome, but it was really fun. Lots of really cool randomizations going on in that one. There we go. You can get really screwed if you're small Mario on this screen. Ah. Really smart way to up the challenge in that Hammer Brothers screen, because just even in the vanilla game for them to have that one line of water, it's just interesting design. Because it's gonna mess with the timing you think you know about how Mario's momentum works, you know? Ah, damn. Yes. Clear. Before we take on level 6, let's get these toad houses. We might need these power-ups later. Yes, especially a fire flower. all of those were fantastic picks. Fire, Tanuki suit, and frog. Let's use frog. We haven't used it yet in this seed, and of course, it is a nice purple frog. I'm into that little purple toad. Still blows my mind every single time I think about it, that there are people who play this game, the original game, just using the frog suit. Of course, why would I do that? Why would I use the frog and then waste it? That's so silly. Getting distracted. Oh, we gotta do this all over again, don't we? It's that double-edged sword of the save state. I have it bound to my Super Nintendo controller, so we have completely different power-ups. That's fine. So yeah, I have one of my buttons on my Pro controller. Basically, it's a Bluetooth controller, the 8-bit do. What's it called? The SF30. SF30 Bluetooth gamepad. It's really cool. It just basically looks like this, but with joysticks. Highly recommend it. It's a really good controller. Great palette here as well. The bright acidic neon. It's like Toxic Avenger, Toxic Slime aesthetic. I think it's really funny when the super bright colors that almost look like they're from MS Paint, that CMYK palette, when that gets randomized, because basically that's like the palette to old Commodore 64 systems and ZX Spectrum and things like that. And that was like actually how games looked on old school PCs, which is really funny. The limitations of the palette was pretty wild. So it just makes me think of games from way back in the day, like really classic PC games. Womp womp. Ooh, good choice. Good choice for the frog here. Oh no! Didn't mean to do that. Oh! Sneak right past him. Tons of slowdown. Yes. Nice. Purple pyramid. Well, I really like the pink Koopas. That's pretty rad. Oh, I see. Gotta be ready for that cheap too, don't I? There we go. Perfect. This is ideal. We don't have to deal with a Lakitu or anything like that here. Oh. Oops, sorry. All the power-ups and stuff are swapped, so we can get some cool stuff here. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, let's move on. Nice. Number 9. Number 9. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, come on. Yes. Ultra tricky. Oh, almost. Ultra tricky. That's really difficult. Obviously, I'm using save states, but in the case of a Mario 3 Randomizer Race, that level can be pretty intense. We had some good deke moves going on there, though. We were able to avoid a few things. Yeah, why not? Don't often use stars in levels. I should save one in case we get like an Angry Sun level where the enemy spawns right here and then we're here and it falls straight down on us. Come on. There we go. That was all about patience, and I don't have the patience in that moment. Mario's different than I remember. How's it going, Selbek? Thank you so much for the raid yesterday. Was it yesterday? I can't remember. Streaming every day. Lots of things are just blending together. But I'm doing very well. I'm having a good stream. We are actually using the randomization seed Grimbomb in reference to Grimbomb in the chat, who is an awesome... really, really awesome retro streamer. Sorry, I'm getting notifications on my tablet here. Highly recommend checking out Grimbomb's channel. And for the last week, I've just been doing casual Super Mario Bros. 3 randomizer runs, but using the names of retro streamers that I basically hang out in their chat most of the time when I'm not streaming. So, some of my favorite ones. And later today at 6 p.m. Pacific, I'm going to be running a Pokemon Randomizer Nuzlocke challenge, and we've randomized Pokemon Leaf Green on the Game Boy Advance. So I'm excited for that. It's the Game Boy Advance remakes of the originals. Should be pretty fun, should be pretty difficult as well. Oh. And earlier today I had a lot of fun, early this morning, playing Adventure Island 2 Randomized. So similar concept to this. The colors weren't shuffled, but the music was shuffled, the power-up eggs were shuffled, the location of the fruit, all the obstacles and the enemies and the bosses were all shuffled around. Although the order of levels doesn't shuffle in that, but I was having a blast playing it. Adventure Island 2 and 3 were up there with my most played NES games when I first got an NES. Really decent platformers. If you're looking for a fun 2D platformer, you haven't played it before. The first one is quite primitive and janky. The second one still has a little bit of that jank left over, and then the third one is a lot more refined, but highly recommend checking out 2 and 3. And that's available on my Twitch page. You can watch that, or you can check it out on YouTube if you're watching this after the fact. Nice. You had a friend who had it as a kid. Nice. There's a lot of games like that for me. I didn't know anyone who had, in my family or close friends that had a Sega Master System. But one time we moved to a new place and our neighbor had a Sega Master System, and that was a pretty cool experience because it was like experiencing a whole new side of retro gaming that I just had never been exposed to. And I still haven't played many Sega Master System games. Just have vague memories of going over and hanging out with the neighbor and playing a few that they had. I know that Alex Kidd in Monster World was one of them that like stuck out. Also a weird platformer, kind of janky in controls, but still pretty fun. Nice. Did pretty decent there. Let's use one of these power-ups. And again, I'm not trying to skip levels here, just trying to get through as many as we can. So I won't be using the clouds like this, or the warp pipes. You don't know the Master System very well, but the only game you can think of that you'd want to play is Phantasy Star. And you have the enhanced version on Switch. Oh, awesome. I never played the Phantasy Star games. I was watching Alex J. Paz, another retro streamer, play Phantasy Star 4, I believe, on stream. It was like a viewer request game. And actually, if you earn moonstones in my channel, you can actually redeem them for things like reminding me to hydrate, reminding me to check my posture. You can unlock my 3-up moon and 3-up emotes and modify them as well for 24 hours, which is pretty cool. And you know, being new to Twitch, I just really like this system and the way it's set up. And one of the rewards that Alex J. Paz has, as well as on my channel, is you can earn moonstones to request a game for our viewer request night. And if you submit that, if you save up moonstones and do that, then basically you can pick any game from Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, NES, SNES, Sega Genesis. Any game from any of those libraries, and I have to play it on our viewer request nights. So we haven't started them yet, but you can, because the reward is new, once we get a few in we'll start doing our request nights. I do stream every single day at 1 p.m. Pacific onward, so I usually do 1 or 2 streams a day, 1 or 2 different games a day, so you can always tune in there. But yeah, the viewer request nights will likely be on the weekends. You can also earn moonstones and name a character if we're playing something like Final Fantasy or Pokemon. But I'm open to all sorts of new ideas for rewards. Oop, we gotta hydrate. Because I just set them up, and same with my alerts as well, when people follow, when people donate bits, when people subscribe, or if we get hosted or rated. We've got some pretty cool game-specific alerts. But all this stuff is just new. We just got our emotes approved for subscribers. Having a blast though, I'm really liking setting it up. Okay, let's get a hydrate. Feel free to join me as well. Reminder that we're all human. Gotta have that water. What is up, Daryl? Got those emotes. Thanks again for subscribing. I speak for myself. This is interesting. The time stopped, eh? In the game. It doesn't count down, so you can actually just be here forever and just jam to the music on stage. That's funny. You'd think the timer would still keep going down, but no. The ultimate jet. Yep, and there. Of course, there's another Angry Sun level, and there's a great example of what can happen if the enemy doesn't have wings. If it's got wings, it's gonna spawn above you and float down, or at least fall down. But when you get a chain chomp like that, that's what happens. So we gotta do this just to kill the chain chomp. There we go. So there is a use for stars in the beginning of levels, I guess. Just these ones. I just don't really use them a lot. Oh, great. Great. Nice. That's really handy, actually, since we just wasted a star. Just a sec. Just a moment. Just gonna put a sweater on. Alright. Let's check out world. Oh, I totally forgot in the action of putting on a sweater, I just like, whew, everything left my mind. Let's do this and that. For those that are just joining, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having an awesome Wednesday so far. Just gotta have patience here. This is always a tricky part. Okay, cool. Yes. There's a way. There's a timing in which we can do that. Yes. Oh, shoot. Okay, this is tricky. Oh, wow. Okay, this is our window. Yes. Oh my god. That was insane. So as you can see, any enemy can show up anywhere. No. Oh my god. This level, there's like 3 levels that are my absolute detriment when it comes to having to race this. Like if we got to the point where we were running a Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer Race, there's like a couple levels that are just going to be like total walls for me. So the point of the practice and just playing it casually is to get better at those parts as well. And get better at whatever it throws at us, you know? Born anew in the sweater, yeah. I like that. Let's try this again. Nice. Oh, great. So I can't kill this, so I have to just dive in here. Take the hit and go in. Oh, the game earlier today was really fun, yeah. Adventure Island. Adventure Island 2, yeah, it was really fun. You're saying that you played Adventure Boy on whatever console it was. Interesting. But yeah, today I was playing basically a randomized version of Adventure Island 2. Another platformer that I really, really enjoyed. Thanks for tuning in earlier, Daryl. Hope you're having a good day so far. Oh, Hachi Mama. Come on. You see this stuff? Rocky Wrench is hiding in the bushes. Pointless mushroom. Why do we suck? What's going on here? Oh, are you thinking of Wonder Boy, Daryl? Is that the game that you're thinking of? Because it's possible that, yeah, maybe that was on Sega Master System, which is what we were talking about earlier. Oh my god, kill me. Kill me. Oh, come on. It was on a system you didn't own and had never seen before. The Space Station. The Gamecast. The Nintendo Dreamcube. Oh. How? There we go. Oh yeah, so it was, you think it was Wonder Boy on the Sega Master System. Cool, so I was just saying, like, the only game I think I played was Alex Kidd. And I think they might even have been made by the same, they're both Sega like, first-party games. And the Master System, I guess, was like the 8-bit system. It was like Sega's answer to the Nintendo, the NES, whereas the Sega Genesis competed directly with the Super Nintendo, right? I'm assuming that that's the connection. I've seen a few people just do Master System streams, which is pretty cool. TurboGrafx was another, there was a TurboGrafx 8-bit and a TurboGrafx 16-bit console as well. That was another console that I didn't know anyone that had or didn't own. Really haven't played many games for it, but a lot of people will stream that stuff. Ah, damn. Bad timing there. The Genesis had some amazing games, really, really fun games. I wasn't good at it, but I had Mortal Kombat 2. Just one second here. We just had a phone ringing, so just wanted to go and make sure that it was answered. Yeah, I was never good at Mortal Kombat, so I never beat Mortal Kombat 2, but I've been watching Asteria Doshuki's channel and Rider of Lamia, and they've been playing, they're a husband and wife streamer team, basically, and they've been playing Mortal Kombat 2, a lot of arcade fighters. I think they beat Mortal Kombat 2, actually. But what else did I have? I had the Disney Mickey Mouse games on Sega Genesis. Columns for puzzle games. I had Dr. Robotnik's Mean Green Machine, or Mean Bean Machine, which is basically just Puyo Pop. Puyo Pop is like a Tetris-style sort of swapping tile game. Street Fighter 2 you only beat a handful of times, yeah. I like arcade games, I didn't play those one-on-one fighters. I played the Simpsons arcade game. Back in the day when my family would go camping, there was an arcade in the campgrounds that had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, and the Simpsons arcade game. So beat-em-ups are more my style. Streets of Rage, Double Dragon 2, The Revenge on NES. Really, really fun. And remember, you can suggest, with Moonstones, you can actually redeem the viewer request reward, and you can suggest any game for Sega Genesis, SNES, NES, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance for us to play on our request nights. Oh yeah, Shinobi 3, that was, you were talking about that in another stream, I remember. Really fun game, really great looking game, difficult game. Oops. Nice. Let's go for it. World 1. Or Stage 1 of World 5, rather. Pretty much have to take the upper path in order to consistently get past the stage, so do this. That jump, no. This jump, that jump. Oh, come on. This is tricky. Talked about this before. I'm not a fan of ice levels. They were messing with this in Adventure Island 2 earlier too. Overthinking it. There we go. Sheesh. Almost got lost in a cortex there. Where you just end up making the same mistake in a Mario game or a Mario level just like 100 times. Or you make the mistake in the level and then you lock into that timing, which is something that can happen a lot. Okay, here's the very first level of Mario Bros. 3. We're finally seeing it in World 5. Nice. Don't have to get to actually do this, because it's almost never a Koopa there. Nice. Pretty much every single seed that we've run of Randomizer Super Mario Bros. 3, that enemy at the very end has never been a Koopa. It's always been something else. Nice. Fortresses aren't shuffled around, so this is the World 3 fortress. just the items and the enemies and stuff are shuffled around in them. If we shuffle them around to different worlds, it can actually create some soft locks, because the locks and the bridges that are broken and spawned when you defeat a fortress, they're tied to each fortress. So basically you would beat a fortress and then the path would not open up for you. It happened quite often. Okay, let's try for this. Not today. Oh no. Come on. So that was the cool thing, and watch, we're gonna screw it up like 100 times now. We pull off one cool move and then we end up basically dying 100 times. Gotta move slow. Okay. Whew. Nice. Welcome to those who are just dropping into the stream. I see a few people are just joining. Hope you're having an awesome Wednesday so far. Oh, it's not that my mic is sometimes not working. I'm actually just muted. I'm having I'm at the same time as streaming and playing and addressing the chat. I'm also having a conversation with my partner as well, Michelle, who's right here. So I'm not talking to myself. I don't have a broken mic. just rocking that mute button. But also great to see you, Skywalker. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for popping by. Awesome. I'm really stoked to have all the alerts set up now on the channel. We got our emotes. We're only, I think we can get one more emote for approved for our tier 1 subscribers. We've got the 3-up and the 3-up moon. And the way to get one more emote is we need 8 more subscribers. We have 17 subscribers right now. And I mean, for the channel starting in January 18th, it's pretty crazy. We hit affiliate really quickly. We crossed 150 followers 2 days ago. And yeah, everyone's just been super supportive. I really appreciate everyone that comes out to all the streams, all the regulars, and everyone that's been tuning in and engaging with the channel. It means a lot. No, 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 not that. No, 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 no. Come on. But yeah, it took me a while to get all the like Streamlabs OBS stuff set up. I really had a blast playing Adventure Island 2 earlier. I'm gonna look into what other sort of retro NES games we can randomize. And yeah, later today, I'm gonna be randomizing Pokemon Leaf Green, taking on a very difficult Nuzlocke challenge. And tomorrow, at 1 p.m. Pacific, I'm gonna be taking on Link to the Past randomized for the first time on the stream, but I've been practicing it for a while actually. I'm really, really stoked to do that and get some Zelda action in. I've been really enjoying the Binding of Isaac Rebirth, and it just makes me want to play more Zelda every time I play it, so. Okay, we gotta time this out. Oh. Okay, we can do this. Let the guy jump. Yes. Perfect. I highly recommend trying out one of these randomizers for yourself as well, if you can. Oh. Very, very fun. Ho-ho. There we go. 5-up star, 3-up moon. Hype moment. Not as hype as getting a 3-up moon, but... I kind of like that we got the greens and the blues in the Sky World. It just feels like you're up on top of a grassy hill. It's not doesn't seem like a cloud world or sky world at all, which is cool. I've talked about it before, but I really like how this level is referenced in Super Mario World. There's essentially an almost identical stage where you have to land on water. Like you have to fall from a super tall height, and then you land on a goal sphere to finish the level. But it's a total reference to that, and there's a couple levels here in Mario Bros. 3 that have visual references and layout references, just really small ones, to Super Mario Bros. 1 levels, and I really appreciate that. It's a really cool sort of nod, you know? It's almost like to remind you of the muscle memory of playing it in the last game. And yeah, we always seem to, in Super Mario World Randomizer, you don't guarantee that you're going to see every single level. With this, you pretty much do. You're pretty much gonna play every level in Mario 3. What is happening here? We got so lucky. But with Mario World, you're not always going to see that level. So we just happen to see that falling vertical level a lot in our randomizer seeds. Holy shit, that was crazy. Some of that thwomp hitbox magic that was going on. That thwomp voodoo. Let's just do that for the sake of using it, because we don't need the music boxes. Got lots of power-ups though, which is great. Let's leave it alone. Throw that Starman in there, and then jump into this level. Shoot. Holy crap. Use the iframes. Oh, damn. Damn. Nice. Little safe state double-edged sword. My mistake there. Nonsense. Sorry, when this happens, it's always super annoying. You're kidding me. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna cheese the level, that's alright. Nothing wrong with a little cheese every once in a while, in moderation. Nice. Oh, shoot. Do not want these guys on this level. Ooh. Damn. Sorry about all the save state in here. Stop all the save loading. Damn. Holy shit. Oh my god, these fish. Holy crap. Oh. And if anyone wants to see some of the other randomization seeds that we've run of this game, I've got an ongoing playlist on the 3 at Moon YouTube channel. You can subscribe there, and all my streams are there in full. And I've just organized all the playlists of basically every series that we've got. We've got everything from Earthbound Randomized to Super Mario World. We've got some fan games, some Mario World ROM hacks. And you can see every single run of Mario 3 that I've done. Oh, oh. Nice. I've asked it before, but I usually ask it every stream when I'm playing this game. This is my favorite game on the NES. What is your favorite game on the NES? What is your absolute favorite original Nintendo game? Is there one that stands out? Feel free to share it in the chat. I know it's a tough call. There's a lot of really good retro games on the NES. In all sorts of different genres. There's amazing RPGs, there's really good platformers, There's great puzzle games. Oh. The Minecraft villager. Oh. Holy crap. 720 skateboarding. Was that a skateboarding game for the NES? I had Skate or Die 2 on the NES, and it had the coolest theme song. It was great. It was like, skate or die. Skate or die. Da 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 da. Super 80s. It was as if like the composer just got a Casio keyboard for the first time and realized he could sample his voice. Da 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 da. Super cool. The worst part about that game was the actual gameplay. You had to skate around like New York City and go into the sewers, collect tacos and CD-ROMs, and also kill rats by doing ollies on their head. Very much inspired by Mario, but like in a twisted way. It was really weird. But it did have a half-pipe mode that was awesome, and the theme song was great. So it was kind of like that precursor to the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater games. Still rocking that epic soundtrack, no matter what. It's so funny. Yeah, 720 skateboarding has a really weird. It's like isometric, so it has a really weird sort of. The player kind of moves that way when you do turns. You have to do like long turns on the board. It's pretty funny. There's a lot of janky games on the NES. There's a lot of classics, a lot of great ones. Ah, shoot. Just gotta wait. Ah, shoot. Come on. I just have no patience for these airship levels. And I know the newer randomizer removes the auto-scroller function of these things, but... they're just so slow. I honestly love the ship levels in World 8. Even though they're more intense, they're just ultra fast, so it just keeps up the pace and momentum of gameplay. Has a lot better flow to it in general. Oh, ow, ow. Here we go. The Koopalings have anywhere between 1 and 15 health. Or it might be 1 and 10 in Mario 3 and 1 and 15 in Super Mario World when you randomize it, but... There's 1. He ground pounds the 4, so we gotta jump. Oh, shoot. We didn't jump. 1. 2, 3. Good old 3. Nice. On to World 6. After saving Saruman. First time using the Tanuki suit in this seed. Let's go for it. The light blue is pretty cool. Nope. That's so dumb. I'm so sorry. What a waste of time. So dumb. We've been getting slashed by that double-edged sword of the save state. I have to save. I'm just not saving at the right times. How's it going, Philip? Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you here, and you've left your home base of Serpent's channel. How's your day going? Oh, shoot. Oh, I've got terrible timing here. Come on. That's what we're talking about. I'm sorry, people. This happens with save states all the time. So bad. Let me catch up on chat here. Awesome. Oh, sweet. Cool. So Philip, you're doing good. That's awesome. Great to hear. You usually try to keep a few tabs open and get that lurk support. Nice. Right on. Well, I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much for subscribing as well. Selbake streams. You were driving, but you don't know that you have a favorite NES game. A few you can always go back to, aside from the Mario games, are Zelda 2. That was the first Zelda game I ever played. Actually, I love Zelda 2. I just yesterday found out, by accidentally clicking on a Twitch stream, found out that Zelda 2 can be randomized. And I did not know that, which is really cool. But I never played Zelda 1 until after I played Link to the Past. So I had Zelda 2 in a collection that I got from my uncle. And I played it, but I associated it a lot more with like Castlevania, Simon's Quest, Metroid. It felt more like that to me. And then I played Link to the Past, but I didn't equate the two games as being like related to each other at all. It was not my connection to it. But then later I played the first Zelda and got hooked on that as well. But I haven't played the first Zelda in a very long time. Life Force. I don't think I've played Life Force. Is that a shoot 'em up? I believe. Oh. Okay, so we know that that's not going to be a Koopa up there. That's a Hammer Bro that's messing with us. Ah, whoa. Yeah, never heard of or played Life Force. Contra, for sure, I'm a huge fan of. A fellow streamer, Asteria Dochuki, plays Doom Wads. He's a really good streamer. He plays like mods for the original Doom, and he was playing one that was a Contra mod, and that was awesome. Those two series, honestly, they go hand in hand. I feel like it makes so much sense. Oh my god. Okay, let me just do this and not focus on the chat, and then I'll catch up on chat in just a second. There we go, there we go. There we go. Interesting, there's just hammers being thrown. Unless there's a hammer brother way up there. Holy crap. Oh, I see. We gotta use the slide here. Oh, there we go. Nice. Holy crap. What a, like, intensely crazy level. It's always a tough one. even when you do get a shelled enemy and are able to get through. Let's go back. So yeah, Contra and Guerrilla War. So I never played Guerrilla War or Life Force. I'm assuming they're both shooter games. TNC Surf Designs. Honestly, that's what comes to mind when I was thinking about Skate or Die 2. It was pretty hilarious. I had that game as well, and it was like a very weird branded sort of surfing, snowboarding. It was like that same genre of game, but it was really goofy, really cartoony. Basically, it's like, in my opinion, it's the first appearance of Funky Kong, if you look up TNC Surf Designs. River City Ransom, fantastic beat 'em up. Those are the type of fighting games that I can really get behind, is like a game like River City Ransom or like Double Dragon 2, Streets of Rage. But like earlier I was saying, I'm not super well versed in 1v1 fighters. I did play a lot of the Dragon Ball Z Budokai games though back in the day. Not exactly retro, but still really fun games. Nice. Philip, you're going to start gaming soon. Right on. Thank you for showing the support. It's always a pleasure. Hope you enjoy your gaming session. And Silbeck, it's one of the Gradius series, Life Force. Cool. It's called Salamander in Japan. Right on. Very different name. But yeah, I really like the Gradius series. There's a few streamers I've been tuning into their stream and catching them playing the PlayStation 2 Gradius. Two Tone 8 was playing the PS2 Gradius the other day, or Gradius, however people pronounce it. Guerrilla War is like an early isometric-ish top-down Contra type shooter. Cool. Oh, I think I've seen Guerrilla War. The Angry Video Game Nerd did a movie, or like a video and review on Guerrilla War. It was like ultra frustrating, and it kind of felt like top down, like in the style of Metal Gear, the first Metal Gear, if I'm not mistaken. Really difficult game, but you can play it 2-player, and I think the first thing it comes to mind that it may have inspired would be Pocky and Rocky, which is an awesome game where you play as like a young Japanese child and their pet tanuki raccoon. And it's a similar type of game. You move from the bottom to the top, so it's like a shoot 'em up. Yeah, totally. Okay, I think I know exactly the game. I've never played it, but I've seen Angry Video Game Nerd mess with it. Hey Grimbomb, welcome back. No problem. It is all good. Things come up, things go down, it's all good. Welcome back to the stream. For those that aren't following Grimbomb, go ahead and check out the channel. Oosh and DP both stream on the channel, and the seed that we're using for this, if you want to try these exact levels, is Grimbomb. So check it out. Oh nice, you played it, but you played Guerrilla War, but you never saw the video. Nice. Cool. Coin ship. Coin ships are fun. I've mentioned it before, but I didn't know the coin ship was a thing when I played this game as a kid. Because what triggers it is a very specific amount of coins you need to get and a very specific time that you need to beat a level not within, but at, if that makes sense. Like you have to end it with your timer on a specific digit. I don't know the exact specifics, but I never encountered it until we started using the randomizer. That was the first time it happened. So, you know, a game that I've played so many times, when you randomize a game like that, like even one that you think you know, you're always going to find out something new. It's pretty fun. Oop. And like I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be doing a Pokemon Leaf Green Randomizer Nuzlocke later today. And Grimbomb actually is doing a Nuzlocke challenge as well, a hard mode challenge of a randomized Pokemon. Or, no, it's not randomized, but just a Nuzlocke of Pokemon Crystal Clear, which is a Game Boy Color ROM hack that kind of turns Pokemon Crystal into an open world experience. It lets you pick, you know, what region you want to start in, that sort of thing. Just adds a little extra to the game. It's been really fun watching. They're really difficult challenges because you can only catch the first Pokemon you encounter in each area, and if you fail at that or kill it, the Pokemon's considered permadead. But that rule goes the same for your Pokemon as well. So you don't want your Pokemon to faint, and you have to do a lot of like strategic healing, and like the battling is a lot more strategic. But because we're randomizing everything, we're also randomizing the movesets. So it's going to be really hard to not lose. If all your Pokemon faint, basically, if you run out of usable Pokemon, then you automatically lose, and you have to start over. And I've only ever beat a Nuzlocke challenge once, off stream, and by beating it, I mean beating the Elite Four, beating the champion, getting all the gym badges, and not losing all my Pokemon. It's a toughie. And tomorrow we'll be starting our Link to the Past randomizer, first stream on the channel. And Grimbomb also does Zelda randomizer content. So yeah, we're kind of streaming similar content, and there's a lot of really cool content on Grimbomb's channel. Ooh. Ooh. Come on. Come on, the timing. Holy crap. Holy crap. Jeez. That was not easy. Okay, no worries. The whole point of doing these randomization seeds, like I'm practicing this game anyways, and I just found out that you can put in any letter into the web randomizer rather than just being limited to the hex characters. So the whole point of doing this is just showing support for some of my favorite retro streamers. We did one for Surfins, we did one for Asteria Doshuki yesterday, we did one for Parahack64, who's building his own Super Mario World ROM hack on his channel. Building his second one ever that he's built. If you're into level design and wanting to check that out, it's going to be pretty interesting. I've tuned into a few of the streams so far, and they're pretty awesome. And then today is Grimbomb. Tomorrow we have one more, and we're going to be doing the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer seed for... I can't pronounce it properly, but Durkerdunk. Durkerdunk. DRKRDNK will be tomorrow's seed. And he's an amazing Australian streamer. He does a lot of Super Mario World ROM hacks. That's primarily what he does, but also tons of retro games, tons of retro PC stuff as well. Really, really fun community. All these channels, if you go check them out, you're gonna have a blast checking out what their content is, but also just hanging out in the chat. They have some really great regulars like we do here. And, you know, just want to share the love. Whoop. Oh. Oh. This is a tricky part. Instead of waiting, I'm just like, nope, I want to keep jumping. But I could just wait. Waiting is always the best option, but I hate doing it. Haha. There we go. Oh no. have the save state button and the load state button hooked up to my controller, so sometimes stuff like that can happen. Nope, don't want to go through there. Some of the warps will lead you to this void-like area that doesn't have any ground tiles, so that sucks. You know what? We have enough P-wings. Let's use it. Yo. Why not? Sure, why not? Why not? Nice. Holy. It's our first water level of the seed. Gone all the way to World 6 without seeing one water level. I don't count the levels that have like water that rises, like that are almost designed like a dock or a port sort of area. I don't count those areas as water levels. Only the ones that you're fully submerged in, or submersed. I've actually also, I'm wrong, we did do the water fortress, which was underwater. World 3. So this is the second water level. Nice. Choose the iframes. That's fine. I'm cool with that. We're not going to use the cloud anyways. Back to Raccoon. Back to Raccoon. Gotta watch out with thwomps because you never know which direction they're going to be moving in. There are some very subtle sound effect cues that might let you know which direction the thwomp is going to be in. But a lot of the times you just have to like walk up very close to it and get really precariously close and hopefully not die. Hopefully it doesn't rush right into you or that sort of thing. Okay, level 8. It's only a couple more of this world and then we're on to World 7 and 8. We're zooming by pretty quickly, which is great. Getting very close to Bowser. I have to do the jellyfish section in this level. Good old-fashioned water auto-scroller. Cool. That's close. Nice. Number 9. So I made a level that sort of references the layout of this level, and I can't remember what I called it, but it was in reference to this level and also inspired greatly by Super Mario Galaxy. My revisit of Super Mario Galaxy on the Switch, on Super Mario 3D All-Stars, has been super fun. I really, really enjoyed it, and I spent a lot of time in the last year and a half playing specifically Super Mario Maker 2. I do have a Switch and a Switch capture card. I just don't have it all set up, but I will be doing some Switch streaming. We'll be playing Breath of Fire 2 on the Switch. We'll be playing Super Mario Maker 2. We'll be playing Super Mario Sunshine in the summer. So in Mario Maker 2, I have a reference to that last level. I think it's called Dusty Dunes Galaxy is what I called it. But it was in reference to a specific level I was in Galaxy, as well as that level in Mario 3. And it's one of my favorite levels. When we dive into Mario Maker 2 streams, I'm not going to do too much multiplayer. I'm going to be mostly just showcasing my super world. If you want to look up my levels somehow, I think you can only do them with friend codes, but if you want to look them up, my name is 3up Space Moon on the Switch. I have about 40 courses. I'll show those off once I get it all set up with the capture card. And also, I have to try and beat my high score in endless mode normal. I do not have a very high score in it. I've been trying to go at it for a long time. My high score is 30 levels in a row, which is not a lot. I can't really play expert levels. I always had trouble with the super expert level specifically, not expert. But yeah, I'm trying to beat my high score in endless normal mode, so that'll be another thing that'll be our goal for that stream, essentially. I'll showcase some levels, and then maybe you'll play some viewer levels, perhaps, but honestly, I have so much more fun with Super Mario World ROM hacks. There's something super nostalgic about it. Adoid! I used to mess around with Lunar Magic back in the day, so that's why I feel a lot of nostalgia towards the ROM hacks these days. Come on, don't make mistakes. Oh, come on. No. You kidding me? Did give us the leaf. Oh no. Come on. This level should not be this difficult. This is just a waste of our time right now. Oh, come on. Kill me, come on. What the hell is this? Sure, that works for me. That works for me. At least we got progress. Whew, that's a tough version of that level. Sometimes we get the right enemy, sometimes we do not. But at least we got the leaf. At least that level actually gave us a leaf instead of just one single coin. Oh, shoot. This is not good to have the lucky too. Oh, shoot. So close. No. It's all but when we jump. There was a way to do it. I think we can get to the Lakitu with this star. Shoot. Yes! Oh no. That was insane. No, this is insane. What is happening? I hate Lakitu levels. It's super crazy. Welcome, Al. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Going in a small Mario is not the way. It is not the way. Okay, let's try it again. Yes. Yes. Oh. It's funny, you have no way to anticipate what's going to happen in a lot of the rooms in this when you do a randomizer, so I have no idea what's going to happen when I finally do end up doing a race with another streamer on stream. It's going to be nonsense. We're not going to be using save states, we're not going to be using warp whistles or skip clouds. That'll be the only rule. Whew. Finally. Honestly, a lot of the tricky levels are levels with Lakitus in them. They're really difficult to navigate in this game. The way that they kind of like lock to Mario and track with you is really tough. They're a lot easier to handle in Super Mario Bros. 1 and very easy to handle in Super Mario World because you can do things like throw an enemy up and hit it. steal its cloud, you can eat it with Yoshi. There's so many other ways to destroy the Lakitu. Destroy the Lakitu is also a video game themed metal band. No, it's not, but it would be a great band name. Destroy the Lakitu. Lakitu skip. Lakitu skip. I don't listen to metal, so excuse my interpretation of metal. My god-awful interpretation. Oh. Okay, we gotta wait for this moment here. This is always a tricky one. Down here, up here, over there. And then, oh no, too far over. Down here, up here, up here. Nice. Oh, got lucky there. One hitter. Boom. World 7, here we go. One second here. All right. All right. World 7 has the palette of World 1. It likes the same foods as World 1. No. Same color palette. Oh. This is another maze-like level. Hopefully we don't get screwed. Oh my god. Ah. This chain chomp is just reminding me of Grimbomb's playthrough of Link's Awakening Key Sanity Randomized, where the first item you found was Bow Wow, which was the chain chomp, and then you basically just went through the game in the beginning swordless, using only Bow Wow as your item, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of similarities to the roguelike aspects of The Binding of Isaac Rebirth, a game like that, and the fact that every single time you play it's different, and randomizing a Zelda game. There's a lot of really cool through lines there. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. Oh. Holy crap. This is insane. This is some Kaizo shit right here. Super Mario Bros. 3 Kaizo. Okay, let's do this. And that. This and that. Ooh, there's a way to do this. I just gotta get this timing right. Holy crap. This is like the worst kind of enemies we could find here. Ah. They'll do 2. 1, 2. Yes. It's all about timing. Oh no, we got them here too. Ooh. This is tricky. Okay. Yes. You have to use those, otherwise you're just screwing yourself over. Okay. Let's go up this way because we're not going to be able to kill that thing. Thankfully, there's a second option. Break the Game Boy of bricks. It always looks like a Game Boy to me, so I always call it that. Whoop. Nice. That white muncher plant didn't spawn because there's a sprite limit on... There's a limit on how many sprites can be on screen at once. And we got lucky there. Because we grabbed the throw block from the Game Boy, we were able to like hold on to it and basically add another sprite to the count, which means that the muncher didn't spawn. But the crazy thing is that if there's too many enemies on screen and you need to pick up a block, like a throwing block, in this game, to get ahead or to move forward, you can't until you kill those enemies. And the problem with that is that the throw block becomes a regular block, but then it also doesn't revert back to being a throw block after you kill the enemy. So you have to time your like when you enter a room a little more strategically sometimes, especially if you see a ton of enemies. Impatience again. Oh, come on. Cheap cheeps are the worst in randomizers. They really, really are. Oh. Damn. Oh no. This is super painful to watch. I'm very, very sorry. Oh, oh. Come on. This is not that hard of a thing to do. We get it like perfectly every single time. Yeah. Sometimes the brain just don't work. This is another level where there's one section that has been giving us a lot of trouble pretty much every time we play it. And it's the sections using the music blocks. I'm really not used to the way that they work in this in comparison to Super Mario World for some reason. I feel like I unlearned how to perfectly get like maximum height from a music block in this game. And we're not even at the part that gives me trouble yet. Hope everyone's enjoying themselves and having an awesome day. Let's use Tanuki Suit here. Why not? We're taking care of a lot of the auto-scrollers, which is good. Oh. I always like the giant levels. Oh no. Interesting. Downward swamp. Will that Podobo attack us? Who knows? Nope. Ugh, come on. Sometimes the jump button just gets stuck. There we go. Perfect. Could have got that 3 up with those 3 flowers, but nope. Nope. The RNG gods do not want that to happen. Nice. Hammer! I love the sound effect. The vocal clips from Mario and Luigi series, specifically Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, because a lot of the vocal clips and vocal samples on the Game Boy Advance are quite bit crushed, which is pretty cool. Just a really cool aesthetic. It's like those old arcade games and Super Nintendo games and even Sega Genesis where there was a bit crushed vocal sample. I was talking about Blades of Steel on another stream, which is a hockey game for NES, and also earlier we were talking about Skate or Die 2. That's a great example of the bit crushed vocal samples, where you can't really add a vocal sample clearly with enough fidelity into a game like this, or into a system like this without crushing down those bits. Didn't mean to do that. Cool. We can kill thwomps with this, I think. Yes, we can. This is actually useful for this part. This is the tough part. This is the part that gives me trouble. I usually get stuck there, so we're getting some progress, which is great. Oh, shoot. Oh, wait. Nice. Nope. We need a wing to progress. I think we have one in our inventory. Well, oh, that's not what I meant to do at all. Definitely not using the warp whistle. We don't have any like leaves, so we're just gonna have to use the P-wing and get even higher. Whoop. Nice. Great. That's a downwards moving thwomp, and so is that. Well, that's just silly. Thankfully we had the power-ups to take those hits, but Jesus. The only way we'd be able to get rid of those is with a sledgehammer suit. Let's frog it up. Frog percentage. Frog spaghetti. It's your one shot, your one frog opportunity. Frog spaghetti. Okay. Yes. Just hopping along. level. Thank you. Ah, damn. It's alright. Get out of here, boo. Almost at World 8. Let's do this. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. That star. Oh. Okay, we got the fortress. Oh. Oh. This is crazy. Yes. That was epic. Yes. Ooh, this is really intense. Oh, no way. What is this? That's not possible. That's not possible. Come on. Wait. Ho. Now I sound like Mario from Mario Kart, or Luigi from Mario Kart 64. Ho. Shit. Friggin' yes. Oh my god. This is insane. You just have to... Wait. It's possible. We did it. It's over 9,000! Almost. Okay, no, we gotta wait for the right timing. This is possible, yeah, we definitely did it. Oh, come on. It's definitely doable. Okay, I got it. I was moving back and running, but I just gotta go forward. I apologize, this is probably super annoying. This sucks, because we're so close. And we've done it a couple of times now, but then I just loaded too fast. Come on. Let's just use a power-up. Wow. Definitely possible, but that's a crazy, crazy challenge. Fire, that's gotta be the one. Before I do, just one moment. Okay, let's do this again. No. None of this janky controller stuff. That's not happening today. Trying to make that jump, it just feels really good to be able to just use the fire flower and get rid of that one plant. Yes. Why did I have a feeling that was gonna happen? Wow. There's a lot of like Super Mario World hard mode ROM hacks that do things like that with the two piranhas. And they create this gate where like you can only jump through this one tiny little section as small Mario or do a duck jump. And a lot of that is just insane. So you can get really good ideas. You can also get masochistic ideas if you're a level designer for those hard mode Kaizo hacks. Yes. I'm digging the watermelon-like palette of that desert level. Really cool. Nice. World 7 airship. Try this one more time. One more. Holy moly, that was insane. Those are some crazy moves. Jeez. Here we go. World 8, using World 1's palette on the overworld. Let's do this. Let's take the P-Wing with us. enemies sometimes glitch out on this screen if we get randomized enemies that aren't rocky wrenches or bombs. So we have to really pay attention to the glitched out sprites and really pay attention to their movements specifically. Because that's what'll tell us if we can jump on it or not, how we can interact with that enemy. Pretty sure that's a spiny. Well, I'm doing the same. I'm eating Stegosaurus McCartney is eating. Refuel. Gotta refuel. Oh no. Not the time for a Lakitu, come on. Oh, that totally sucks. We're bringing in a power up with us. What a waste. Thank you for the alert, Daryl, and Al. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, come on. Almost there. Almost there. Just wait for the lacquer to. Yes. There we go. That's what we're talking about. I knew I could get it in 2 or 3 tries there. So. Damn safe state. Well, hopefully, maybe we can kill this enemy. Yes, we can. Thank God. Sometimes it can't be killed by Small Mario or Super Mario, so it's important to hold on to a Fire Flower or a Tanuki Leaf or a Sledgehammer for that moment. So now we're not going to, we know for sure we're not going to run into any soft locks. We can just finish these last few levels and take on Bowser. Yes, really hard to do that one cleanly. Sweet. Nope. I'm not having that. I'm sorry about this save state ridiculousness. Oh man, I'm super sorry. My controller keeps glitching out. The jump button isn't working on me for whatever reason, so I gotta just reset it. Okay, and then now save where I need to. There we go. Bridge. Swimming through the ooze. Secret of the ooze. Nice. almost there, right around the corner from Bowser. Just a few more levels. If you don't know where you're going in this level, it's really, really annoying. There's lots of dead ends. This way. Into this pipe. Fish that we can't jump on. Damn, that's a Koopa. We could have jumped on that one. Or that one. Okay, let's it's also a fish we can't jump on. Squid. Nice. Star Frog Mario. Nice. Just a few more levels and we will be beating Bowser. And again, if anyone wants to play these levels, just use the Super Mario Bros. 3 web-based, browser-based, internet-based, computer-based. Use the web-based Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer, and it'll actually allow you to put in any letter in terms of randomization seed. And we used Grimbomb, Grimbomb, for the seed this time around. Oh. Come on. When you're off time with these things, you're basically no. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. just gotta count. An empty chest. There's always one empty chest that randomizes for some reason, and yeah, it doesn't give you an item. Nothing changes with your inventory. Super weird, but let's take on the fortress here. There's really only one way to do this. Just go straight to here. You gotta basically go all the way to the right. Duck down here. Yes, okay, cool. Like that. And there we go. There we go. Now, we only have 2 more levels. We have Bowser's Castle level, and we have 1 more airship level. And that is it. Let's use another P-Wing here. This is the very last backwards butt slide that we can do in the game, so it's the only way to do it. We were playing Adventure Island 2 earlier in the day, and we were randomizing it as well, shuffling around the enemies, the power-up eggs, the music, the location of obstacles, as well as the location of enemies and fruits. Pretty cool way to experience the game. I was really enjoying it, and I was really not liking how you can't slide down the slopes in that game. In fact, it just slows you down and shortens your jump arc. So when you're used to a game that controls as well as Mario 3, and then you go to like a jankier NES game, it's always going to take some adjustment. Oh god, this is going to suck. Come on. That's dumb. You definitely don't want a Lakitu spawning here, but of course it's, you know, the second to last level. Maybe the RNG gods are trying to make this really feel difficult. Really feel like we're in World 8, you know, that pressure. Yes. Nice. that the Lakitu is also glitched out to look like a weird Babam creature. Okay, here we go. We got it. Last Boom Boom of the game. I still really wish that they did some sort of boss rush in this game, in Mario 3, because it would have been awesome if you had to take on every single one of the Koopalings again. Like, let's say one Boom Boom, every Koopaling again, and then you have to fight Bowser. But instead they just kind of, probably to save space, they like to save space on the cartridge maybe, who knows. But they decided to just throw 3 Boom Booms and then a random enemy at you. Let's do this, we're right at the end. We gotta wait for it to fall. When we're small Mario, we can make that jump, but we can't as big Mario. Oh, come on. We're so close to the end. Here we go, everybody. Oh shoot. Small Mario. Smario takes on Bowser. Let's do this. Blue Bowser. Come on. We got this. I just want to say thank you so much to every single person who tuned in live on twitch.tv/3up_moon. Thank you so much for hanging out and spending the Wednesday with me. I'm really stoked that we were able to finally beat Bowser in this seed, because it started off pretty awesome and it gave us a lot of grief as we went on in terms of some of the enemy randomization. Let's enjoy the end credits here. And again, if you're watching this on YouTube, I mentioned it before, we have a full YouTube channel where all my streams are uploaded in full. All the playlists are organized there, and you can click the subscribe button, and I upload every single stream after it happens. Otherwise, if you want to tune in live, I stream every single day from 1 p.m. Pacific onward. We're going to take a break from streaming, and then I'm going to dive back in at 6:30 p.m. Pacific, and we're going to take on a really hard randomizer challenge. It is the Pokemon Nuzlocke challenge on a randomized version of Pokemon Leaf Green. So it's the Game Boy Advance remix of the very first generation of Pokemon. It imposes some pretty tough rules, so it's going to be tough already, on top of shuffling the enemies and shuffling the Pokemon around, shuffling the movesets, that sort of thing. So tune in, it's going to be really fun. We've had a few attempts in Fire Red in the past, but this one I feel really good about with Leaf Green, so it's going to be lots of fun. If you aren't following the channel already, consider clicking the follow button. It lets you know when and what I'm streaming next. I've got a full schedule there. And let's find someone that's online that we can pass the love on and raid another retro streamer. So stick around. Alright, let's go raid Asteria Doshuki's channel. Yesterday we did a run of Super Mario Bros. 3 using Asteria Doshuki as the seed. And he's one of the other retro streamers who I met when I first started here on Twitch, and he's playing some retro stuff, so it should be lots of fun. Stick around. He plays all sorts of different games from Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis beat-em-ups, arcade fighters, Japanese RPGs, and shoot-em-ups that you don't normally see. He also plays mods of Contra-themed and Castlevania-themed mods of the original Doom, if you're into that. That's a really, really fun series. So stick around and let's send that love over to Asteria. Take care, everyone.